Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. So if you have not seen my review for the first one, make sure you check that out. Link should be popping up above, or there will be a link at the end for a playlist that carries all of the Christmas-themed horror movies that I have ever reviewed on this channel, so make sure you check that out too. So I talked about in my review for the first one, and that I feel like the second one is the one that I've heard more about. I feel like this one's a little bit more hyped than the first one, which personally for me, I don't necessarily understand. It's not that I didn't like this one, it was okay, I just found myself drifting a little bit more in this one. It didn't keep my attention as well, and I think a big part of that is the fact that so much of this film is flashbacks from the first, which would make sense maybe for the time when it came out, because obviously now the films have been out for so long that I'm able to watch the first one and then watch the second one, that I didn't need that kind of flashback scenario, but I feel like you're literally flashing back the entire first film. In this one, you don't really need to have watched the first one to watch the second one. You could literally watch the second one and be basically completely caught up on the events of the first one because they show you everything. But if you have not seen either of these, the first one follows a child named Billy whose parents are killed by a man dressed as Santa on Christmas Eve, and then he ends up turning into a killer Santa himself. The second one follows his younger brother, who obviously not only witnessed his parents being murdered as an infant though, so he only knows what his brother told him, but he also witnessed his brother being killed and everything that he did. So the second one follows Ricky retelling the events of the first one and then how that has affected him. And so those are all intertwined, the flashback scenes of then what happened with Ricky, and what has led him to also become a killer as well. This one really isn't that much of a Christmas film. It's only a Christmas film because of the flashbacks from the first one. This one really has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas. I feel like because Richie was so young, he was an infant when his parents died, none of that so much affects him. It's just what his brother has told him that affected him, and what happened to his brother and what his brother did that kind of pushed Ricky to become this person. And I mean, it's a good movie, and it's definitely like there's some funny moments in this. I mean, the garbage day thing, we all know. That was pretty funny. I'll give it to the film. Again, it wasn't bad. I feel like as far as these films go, you can really feel bad for both characters, because they had horrific things happen to them that led them to be this way. But I don't quite understand the hype around this one and why I feel like this one is more popular than the first one. I just don't really get it, but to each their own. But I'm walking away from this one not really loving or hating it, not really feeling kind of either way about this film. Let me know what your thoughts are on this one in the comments below. Let me know if you think that I should watch any of the other films. Some of you have suggested that I watch the fifth one, and I have been told that it has nothing to do with the previous films, that you can just kind of watch that one. So if you think that I should just skip straight to watching the fifth one, I can definitely do that. If you think that I should watch the third and fourth just to do them, let me know. Maybe I will. They're all on Shudder. I originally watched the first one on Tubi, I believe, but I think all of the rest are all on Shudder, because that is where I watched this one. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts, and I hope that you did enjoy this brief little review. If you did, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror related content, and I'll see you guys again later with another video. Bye!